I'm back. Look who's with me today. I'm Dr. Eve, and this is Emery Grace. Welcome, guys. We are here at the big box store, and we are going to invest in some peach trees. Now, what we are wanting to do is share with you about how to pick the best peach tree, or at least what to look for when you're shopping for a peach tree. We're going to try and gather up 3 of these today, and I'm going to be looking at some very specific details on trees, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So these are some peach trees. All the peach trees we have here. Looks like people have really been buying a lot of trees. I know I bought a bunch of them, but I am going to get some more peach trees that will grow very tall. I have some of the dwarf. So, what do you look for when you are buying a peach tree? A tree. You want to look at, let's show you for example, you want to look at the branch anatomy. So, what do I mean by the branch anatomy, right? So, when looking at a tree, I'm gonna pull out 2 of these. This is tree number 1 and tree number 2. Now, when I'm looking at this tree, I want to make sure that all of my branches are going outwards, right? That they're not coming in like this one here and rubbing against. You see this branch is rubbing against this branch. So this branch is going to have to be cut, right? One of these branches is going to have to be cut, because you should not have a branch that's leaning against. It will create a wound in the tree and or spread disease. Now, when I look at this tree, it looks like a good tree to me. It has one long stem that's coming up. This is the tree, and you have the branches these are the fruiting. These are the fruiting branches, the ones that are coming off of the main tree, right? So like these branches, it's going to fruit. But this one has a little one in between, which is probably next year we'll cut that off or cut it off. I wouldn't cut it now, but it will. Otherwise, you will have to prune it back. You can see that they have already been pruning it back, this tree back, because you don't want the branches coming inward. You want all the branches going outward. And so I pretty much like this tree that I'm looking at here. Except I will have to cut this branch. I will have to cut this branch or this branch. Now, I will probably cut this branch because it's going upwards instead of out. It's going up instead of out. In essence, what we're trying to do is that we want our branches to branch outward so that they have airflow within the structure of the tree. So I really like this one. I'm going to look around. I also, this one doesn't have as many branches, but the profile of the tree is really good. Now, you can see it has one branch here, right? One branch, and all of the branches are going outward. Nothing's coming inward towards the main tree. So that's a good one, but it's not as, this one seems more plentiful to me. Now, some may not say, well, plentiful doesn't matter right now, but it does to me. But after I look at the anatomy, I think that these are some good branches that I can go with. Would I have to cut them off eventually? Maybe. We're going to see how it's going to do. But for right now, this is a good buy. Let's see what else we can find. We're looking for 3 of them because I have 3 other dwarf trees, but I don't have the taller trees. So I want to get some of the taller ones. So that's one. This one's a maybe. I like the structure of this one as well. Let's pull it out. So let's look at the structure of this one. All right. Let's look at the anatomy of this tree. So when I look at this tree, I'm also, again, looking at the trunk of the tree, right? And how are my branches branching off? This one losing something here, right? But I'm going to leave it because you might can graft it. Looks like something was either broken or cut from there. This will have to be, just make some decisions about this because this will need to come off because it's growing upward and inward. This one's growing inward. So this is going to have to be cut. This will probably, I don't know, with the way this is structured, we may be able to leave that one, right? But look at the top of this. It's got really good anatomy at the top. All of the branches. This is coming off of the main trunk, which means that these are fruiting branches, right? Which I love that because the ones that come up here off the stem will not fruit, but these that are coming off of it will fruit. So I'm loving that. So that's tree number 2. I like that. But I think we're going to get that one. I'm going to put this one back. So I'm a little indecisive about this one. So we're going to put this one back and see if I can find another one. So I want 3 of them. Let's see. They don't need to be too tall. They'll get now. I was listening to Salt Dog Homestead, and he was talking about the chill hours. Well, I absolutely know that these will grow in my area because I have some, but they're dwarf size. Now, the other important thing to look at is, do they need pollinators? So this is a contender peach, and it says here it needs, if desired, use one of the varieties below for better pollination. Now, it is a contender peach, and you would need one of these to pollinate, to help pollinate it. And I don't see contender as a choice. So I may not be able to get the same tree, which I was really wanting. It says I would need, let me see if they have this one. Let's see what this is. This is a contender, and this is also a contender. So I'm going to need something else to pollinate it. One of these. So I'm thinking the red baron. I saw the red baron out here. A red haven. See the red haven out here. Let's see what else is out here. I see red haven. Yep, red haven peach right here. This is not bad. This one's not bad. So that's a red haven. And the red haven needs the, it doesn't need a contender. Red haven, none of these say, let me make sure. So these say, this is a, like I said, a contender. And it needs one of these. And red haven is a good choice. So let me see what else we got out here. I see a red haven right here. Now remember, I'm looking at the anatomy of these trees because that's important to me. So this red haven looks good. But I don't see that this says, if desired, use one of the varieties below for better pollination, but it doesn't say contender. You notice that? So if I buy a contender, the contender could use the red haven for pollination, but can the red haven be, is the red haven as compatible with the contender for pollination? So that raises a flag for me. But I do like, I am going to get this, I'm going to get the red haven because I need that for the contender. So that's my thought right now, is to get to at least get this red haven. So I like the red haven, and I'm going to get the 2 contenders. I'm going to get these 2 contenders. I think that's a good choice for me, is the 2 contenders and the red haven, so that I can have a compatible a tree for pollinating my contenders. Does that make sense? So that's what we're doing today. Now, mind you, I have a orchard full, but I am not going to put these in the ground. These are not going to go in the ground this year. These are just going to be in the orchard, because I believe that you should. I believe in getting things while they're fruitful and not delaying. Oh, this is a nice one right here. This contender is full. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Hold on. This might be a better choice. Look at this contender. It is beautiful. Hold on. Let me show you. Look at this one. Look at the anatomy of this one. That's a nice contender. That is really nice. It's kind of tall off the branch, but that's not really all that important to me. I just love the fact that it has a lot of branches, new branches to fruit, new fruiting branches. This one, is broke, but we aren't going to worry about that right now. It's getting a lot of branches, a lot of space. I see where it's going to continue to fruit, continue to branch off. Yeah, I like this one, and it's got some height on it. So I like this one. Now that I know it, I like this one and this one. And so I've made my choice. This is that's the Red Haven. That's the Red Haven. We need that one. And we're going to take this. We're going to take this one. We're going to take this contender. And we're going to take this contender. And so we'll have 3 nice peach trees. And we're going to put these in the ground this year because I just put 10 new trees in the ground. So I don't know. I might. But I also just want them because I want them. Right? I want them because I want them. That's really why I'm getting them. Every when I have my own little allowance, I buy something that I like or need. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I like those 3. Let me see if there's anything else out here. They have plums out here as well, but I have 3 of those in the ground already. I see another beautiful Bing cherry over here, though. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. I think they all could use some clay around them to keep the bugs off of them. Look at this fig right here. Here's another brown turkey fig. I got a lot of figs. I don't need to get any of those. It is a cherry. See it? It's a Stella cherry. This is a Stella cherry here. You have to make sure that they can grow in your area. And also that they've had the proper chill hours. I was listening to Brother Salt, and he was talking about the chill hours, and I thought that was so important. Something I had not thought of. Oh, I like that peach back there too. That is beautiful. It's already getting flowers on it. Man, it is gorgeous. It's got such a beautiful color. Let me pull it out. Right here, this one right here. You see it? It's a more expensive one, but it's the Belle of Georgia. It's a Georgia peach. It's a Georgia peach. Should we get it, y'all? That bad boy is $50, but it is some kind of pretty. The anatomy of that tree is absolutely gorgeous. And it looks nice and healthy. This one right here, y'all. This is the Georgia peach. Let me see. It's expensive, but it's a really nice tree. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Look at that. All the branches are going outward. I probably have to cut this branch right here because it's going upward. But none are coming in. They've been pruned and they look real good. Look real good to me. Nothing's rubbing. No branches are rubbing. I think we might have to get, that's a different variety. This is a Georgia peach. Imagine that. Full sun, 6 hours of direct sun. Let's see what I would have to have for these a pollinator. Red Haven. The Red Haven will do. Maybe I should get three different kind. The Red Haven and one of the others. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I think I'm taking her home. Yep, because she's pretty. She is pretty. I think I'm taking her home. We have to eliminate one because we can only take 3. And which one of these contenders are we taking? I think we're going to take this contender. Yeah. Over this one. And so then we'll have a contender, a Red Haven, and a Georgia peach. Which one should I take? This contender or that contender? I know that's like looking at all them trees. This contender?
Which one?
Or this contender?
You should take this contender.
Let me pull them out side by side so y'all can see. That's one. We're going to keep the Red Haven. Yeah, we're going to keep the Red Haven because we need a variety. But I might see another Red Haven. Let me look in there first. So this is the other contender. Y'all tell me which one y'all think I should take with me. So these are the 2 contenders. So y'all won't be seeing all them trees. That's contender number 1. Contender number 1. And contender number 2. Contender number 1 or contender number 2. Which one would you take? Drop a comment so I can see. Which one would you take? Contender number 1 or contender number 2? Which one? I need y'all help. I'm definitely taking that Georgia peach. But which one would y'all take? Number 1 or number 2? I can't see your comments. Uh-oh, I did something. I done something. I'm sorry, y'all. I done something to the screen.
It's a green screen.
I turned on the green screen.
It's a green screen up top. What did you do?
I have no idea. Can y'all see me?
A green
Yeah.
screen.
Oh, I'm behind the screen.
What?
That's what the green screen looks like.
How?
It took out the background.
Put that up there.
Yeah.
I know what you did.
Do you know how to take it off?
This.
Oh, push blank. There we go. Yay! So we're back. All right. So y'all weren't no help. Y'all weren't no help. I needed help deciding on which tree to take. And I see this red baron. The red baron is kind of small, but if I could find another red baron with a good anatomy, Then them Georgia peaches look good though. They are about the flower and everything. They looking good. I don't know. We might need them to stay in dormancy though for a little while. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't see another red baron. Oh yeah, there is a red baron, but it's huge. It's way up there. I think I'm gonna take the little one. It says it just needs it for pollination, so I'm not. Still trying to figure out which one of these to take. I needed help, y'all. Contender number 1 or contender number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Which one? Which one, y'all? Okay, well, we're gonna take the Georgia peach. We're gonna take the Georgia. Move around the trees in a circle. Okay, hold on. Okay. Here's one.
Can I see?
Contender number 1. Let me move around. He wanted me to go around in a circle. That's contender number 1. Okay. This is contender number 2. And we're going to go this way, okay? That's contender number 2. Which one would you take home? Number 1, if those are your only 2 options. No, these are the contenders. I'm taking home this one here, the Georgia peach. This is the Georgia peach. I'm taking home 3. But I have to have trees that are compatible or for pollination. And so this one's definitely going home. She's beautiful. I love it. She's absolutely gorgeous. But I was trying to decide between the 2 contenders, which one of the contenders. So I have to have a contender. And then I have to have a compatible pollinator, which is the Red Haven. This is the Red Haven. And she would help pollinate the contender. Right? She's small. It doesn't matter. She is needed. Stunning. Exactly. She is indeed stunning. Is that the which one are you talking about? The Red Haven? Number 2 has problems with its branches. Yeah, it has one branch that, a couple of them. So you think the anatomy of it is not all that good? Contenders are they self-pollinating? Okay, but it said on the back, it said on the back, help with pollination to include a Red Haven. Georgia peach, that is beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous, that Georgia. Look at that. Beautiful. So you don't think I need so take home number 1? This one? Correct anatomy of number 2 is not ideal. Okay, I got you. Well, what about, this is number 1. What about number 1? Okay, cool. Where are you though? Are you in NC? Zone 8A, 7B? Thank you for helping me. I really needed the support. Where you at, Emma Grace? So do you think number 1? You would take number 1? Okay, number 1 it is. Number 1, we're going to take home Red Baron. And we're going to take home this Georgia peach. Because she's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. What zone are you in, Jonathan? What zone are you in? Oh, you're in 5. You're in Illinois. That's complete. You up there in the cold. We are definitely not in the same zone. You in 5. But you said the contender does not need pollination, so I guess it don't. I'm gonna take your word for it. In either case, I have that red haven just as the instructions said. So I'm taking 3 a variety. Um, hey, Hidden Pixels. He said I just got here. You want probably about 2 to 3 bags of soil amendment. If no one has added that, I already have that. I had Thank you. I had I just had 4 yards dropped off last week, so I got plenty of amendments. Plenty amendment. I think it was fertilizer. And we're gonna take number 1. He said take number 1. This one has a branch dysfunction too, but he says that one's not ideal, so we're not gonna take that one.
This one has a
Branch anatomy is off. All right, so we're gonna leave this one. You said that will be plenty, the 4 yards. I already have 10 to 12 trees. I'm adding these some more, but I've got about 72 fruit-bearing trees. Fruit-bearing bush trees and or shrubs. Yeah, I've got figs, I've got lemons, I've got citrus, I've got apples and plums and all the things. Okay, we're going to leave that one. He said number 2, anatomy had some issues. So we're going to leave that one. I'm going to trust the person who has one. Okay, so we got 3 trees. That's our treat for today.
We have the Red Haven peach.
Yep, Red Haven.
We have the Contender peach.
Uh-huh.
And we have the Valley of Georgia peach.
The Valley of Georgia. Yeah, I put in a lot of figs. Happy planting. No, these I'm not going to plant this year because I have already got so many in the ground on the homestead. And it's less than a 0.25 in the back urban homestead yard. So less than a 0.25 in that space. Now I can put some things out front or on the side because I'm on a corner lot. But I don't want to put too many more in the back space because I don't want to affect my sun and have too much shade. I want to maintain my shade. So this is what I'm gonna keep. Can you see me now? All right, so I wanted to go back to the trees and say, what do you think about the trees? Let me move, baby. Let me move. What do you think about the trees staying in the pot this year? Because I have so many of them. But baby Georgia peach is going home. You hear me? How many freeze hours or chill hours do you think a Georgia peach needs? Because the chill hours matter too. That's what I was learning from. But I don't see that on here. Cold hardiness I see. Non-hardy in zones 1 through 4. That's a Georgia peach. This is non-hardy in zones 1 through 3. See, I have some peach trees. I've got 4 of them, but they're dwarfs. I want some bigger ones. This is zone 5, cold hardiness. Zone 5. Oh, that's what you were talking about. The person who lives in Illinois. You're in zone 5. Cold hardiness, zone 5. Non-hardy in zones 1 through 4. Peaches are not the happiest. Well, mine did well last year. I live in zone 7B, and they did well. They just, the bugs like to eat them, though. But maybe if I leave one for them and the rest for me, you know what I'm saying? How do you take care of them, though? I think that would be my best question, is what do I do to protect them before the spring gets here? Put clay on them? Clay? I've heard something about that. Baby, get down. You're heavy. These trees are heavy, too. Well, y'all, that's all we got today. We picked out some trees And I'm super excited. We got 3 new babies we're going to take home. And that's it, and that's all. Thank you for coming along with us on the journey to buying and adding 3 new peach trees to the urban homestead. And remember, living well is a lifestyle. Have the most amazing day, and whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey to becoming who God has called you to become. And until next time, bye for now.